Go.
Hey, Rick McBride here with your Property Masters and 5 minutes of free time. Just finishing up a blog post here on yourpropertymastersblog.com about the best time to sell being the winter. It sounds counterintuitive, but one of the best times to list and sell your property is during the winter, especially here in Florida. It's much less competition in the winter because there's fewer listings, and buyers are eager and stir crazy, so they're ready to buy. Unique to Florida, we have snowbirds here, and then family and friends visiting during the holiday season. I like to tell the story that I bought my property over the Thanksgiving weekend. There's less competition for sure. Most people sell in the spring. It's the hottest market. But it's also the best market for buyers because there's a lot more inventory from which to pick. While we certainly have more unit volume in the spring, is that necessarily better for you as a seller? What's better for a seller? 200 buyers and 400 properties, or 100 buyers and 75 properties? Obviously, the latter is the best for the seller. Of course, it's simple supply and demand. If there's less supply, you're more likely to get top dollar for your property. It may take a couple weeks longer to sell because there's not 8,000 people beating down your door, but the ability to sell at top dollar in the winter is real. In the winter, we have eager buyers. Why do we have eager buyers? They're stir crazy from being locked up and ready to get out of their existing home. Maybe it was a starter home, the heat doesn't work so well. Maybe they don't have the amount of insulation they would like there, so their electric bills are too high. Maybe they're tired of being cooped up with family and want a place of their own. Possibilities are endless, but the fact is they do exist. So they create a healthy market to sell into. Snowbirds, everyone knows in Florida the winter brings snowbirds. Florida is one of the most unique places in the country where traffic is worse in the winter than any other time of the year. They come from up north, they flock to our great state. They're looking to buy so they can have their winter retreat or oasis in the winter months. Typically retired, they have money to spend, and they're willing to pay top dollar for something they love. The winter is a great time to sell to them. Family and friends visiting. Similar to snowbirds, there's tons of holiday visitors. They come to Disney, they come to see family, whatever the reason. They leave their cold areas and visit friends and family in the Sunshine State. The second they cross the state line, the windows roll down in the car and they start their love affair with our state begins. They discover just how affordable, once they're down here, they discover just how affordable it is to live here, learn that we don't have any state income taxes, and realize how great it is to live in Florida. Next thing you know, they're out house shopping and they bought their dream home. They may not even have known they were going to do it. It's very much, a lot of times they are an impulse buy. Your house, finally, when does your house ever look more beautiful than during the holidays and the winter months? Yeah, the yard might be dormant, but it's still green, more or less, in Florida. But the decorations are everywhere. The home may smell of cinnamon or cookies or whatever, and peaceful holiday tunes, you can turn them on and play them in the background. Is there ever a better scenario than that to sell a home? People are already in the holiday spending mode. If you tap into that emotion, you're certain to get top dollar. Thinking of selling your property? Our Masters Marketing Program identifies the most likely buyers of your property and directly targets them with an all-out marketing campaign. Your property is probably worth more than you think. Call or text us today at 386-866-1007 and we'll be happy to provide you with a free market valuation. Again, 386-866-1007. We'll put you in touch with one of our team members. Have a fantastic week.